sound 2025.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that?
Is it Kiki? Is it Keisha? Is it Abby? Was it Danny? Is it Marty? Where's the function?
Where the fuck the function? Where the fuck the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like.
Alright, we're good. Let's continue what we're doing. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with this space button?
And
Bitch
then I
ass.
see that it's just an epic level of victim consciousness. I saw after a few streams, Guaranteed True is going end up down the Crowley path, and there was something way too pussy about him. Yeah, I know some stuff about it. I've learned some things that are fascinating, but it's neither here nor there. It's not for gossiping on the internet. Too bad for JT. That Civil War vid was great. He should just do stuff like that. Yeah, and that's still valuable. That's how non-triggerable my audience is.
Right.
Where it's like, yeah, if you're going to ladle some gravy on the Civil War, great. And then as soon as you start talking about worshiping Lucifer, I'm out. It's just like, and I don't even listen anymore, though, because once you've identified someone as someone who doesn't believe in truth, who doesn't believe in reality, who doesn't believe in morality as a, they believe morality is a construct in your own mind. James True said that if you listen to him, it's a form of worship. So I stopped listening to him. James True is an ironic name. It's probably not even his name. You know? James True is into Marty's plumber crack. Yeah, Marty the plumber. But I do have a high level of discernment and predictive ability. Like, I'm about to show you guys what I said on... oh, James True just said, you muted me in my chat. Gamma move. Hey, James,
Got his ass.
oh my God, these dudes are grown-ups. Man,
Got this
I
fucking
can't,
pussy.
I really wish I could say. Yeah, James, I saw that you were saying I was quote-unquote a homo in my chat when I wasn't there.
You are homo.
I wonder if Marty and James are doing a tag team right now.
Yeah,
and they're
tag
like, we're going to
teaming
get
your
so many
asshole.
clicks, we're going to make money. And James is like, yeah, money. Discernment. No, how does he talk? I can't even hear his voice in my head. He tries to talk like an Indian kind of. He's like, coyotes say, go to top of mountain. James True, coyotes say, grab the penis. Coyote
say grab the penis.
Discernment. Ego is good. Coyote.
One of my favorite own
Dude, you're like
quotes.
1,000 years old. Why are you here? Don't you have better things to do? James True is like, he's like, coyote and forest say. He's like doing a weird Indian impersonation. I can't put my finger on it, but I will. I haven't even thought about it yet. Why wouldn't I kick out James True and Marty Leeds? Owls and bulldogs. Yeah, the owl and the bulldog get together. That's so gamma, bro. Oh my God, I love it.
Owl
We're back.
the
Marty and
bulldog.
James are squirting uncontrollable.
I'm sorry, but the owl
Because
and the
they've
bulldog's
escalated
so good.
past porn. Now they need to try and attack a strange man on the internet in order to chub.
Facts.
Marty has Charlie Sheen vibes. Yeah. He's like, so Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior. So he saves us by being born in a cemetery. And then James True's like, he's a necromancer. He brings demons from the dead. And Marty's like, baby, I'm telling you right now, dude, it's almost like Vince Vaughn is like the good-hearted version of it. Marty Leeds is like the broken, empty version of it. He's like, baby, I'm telling you right now. So you got the Trinity, you got 1, 2, 3, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 is when you're alive. The 6 is pick up sticks. 7 and go to heaven. You see what I'm saying, baby? That's what built your house. Baby, that's what built your house. I'm totally not on cocaine right now. I swear to God. You're like, Marty, what made you actually move to that little island? He's like, baby, I'm telling you right now, it's not the fucking methamphetamines. Marty Leeds is like, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, me, 1, 2, 3, thee, 1, 2, 3, P. He's like, rock, paper, scissors, pick up sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4, pick up sticks. Are you with me? Nod your head so there's approval, so I can contractually continue. And you're like, dude, what's your plan? He's like, the plan is to move to an island, get real jacked up, and just keep talking about, he's like, let's talk geometry. Sine, cosine, tangent. 1, 2, 3. Trinity. Rock, paper, scissors. pickup sticks.
Pick up
Guys,
sticks.
I'm talking about rectangles, squares, obtuse triangles, acute angles, 90 degrees. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm never going to die. Owen Benjamin, I'm a bulldog. I did my research. I went to your bear tribe, tracked everybody down. Hang on a second. Triangles. That's a shape. Oh, Jesus. A circle and a triangle. Jesus Christ is a line. A line becomes a dot. A dot to a line to a triangle to a circle. Circle and a triangle, dot line. If you can't follow me, it means you're the bad man. It means you're the bad man. Hang on a second. Obtuse triangles. One more time. Hang on. TIA3 calculator. Oh, Jesus. James True's on the phone. Hey, James. James, I think I got him where I want him. I mean, James is like, coyotes say.
Grab the penis.
Coyotes say ego good. Pride good. Coyotes say the lightning come when Satan return. And Marty's like, you take a triangle, you take a circle, you put a circle in a triangle in a circle. That's how your house is made. If you go against me personally, it means you don't like your house. You don't like your house. You don't like geometry. You don't like circles. You don't like triangles. You don't understand the Trinity. I'm out here on an island cranking out meth, trying to understand the Trinity, and you don't. And you're coming at me. You're coming at me because someone with a bear name is coming at me saying that I don't have children. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, Marty, go away. Go away. Go gay. You're a gay. Go away. Go gay. 1 a point. 2 a line. 3 triangle. 4 square. The triangle square. The dot the straight line.
Go away.
Jesus Christ saves.
Go away.
What part of that?
Go away. You're gay. Go away. You're gay. Go. Go away. You're a gay is officially on the list of one of my favorite words. And I gotta add it. Give me a second here while I add this word to my list of funnies. Oh. I don't know if Rally House is really what I want to be playing right now. Maybe this one. Nintendo 60. Get this shit out of here. Alright, maybe. I'll give it a chance. Not this one, nigga. Let's see. I gotta add this word to my list. Go away, you're a gay. Your you're a gay. There we go. Go away, you're a gay is actually no, that's not recognizable enough. Never mind. Then this playlist sucks. I kind of guessed it was gonna suck, and I'm right. That's cringe. Let's find something good to play. I really do find these at random. And sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. Wish I could play copyrighted music, but you know how it is. You know how it be. Try this. It's pretty good for now. Let's go back.
That do you not understand? Well, Marty, I don't care anymore. Go home.
Right.
Home, Rome, dome. That's 3. 3 plus 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9, 9, 6, 3. What part do you... Marty, why'd you go
Bro's
to an
ties.
ethnically homogenous...
The fat ass is breathing hard as fuck, bro. There's a reason he only films shoulders up. If you've seen pics of this fatty. Oh.
island that views you as an intruder to build a homestead. Homestead? Home tread. Home tread's dead. That's 3. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Dot, line, triangle. I win. I'm Marty Leeds. I'm a veterinarian who does plumbing. Okay, the last thing I ever want out of a veterinarian is plumbing ability. You know, if I'm going to hire a vet, like let's say I'm Everyone in the world is dead except Marty Leeds. By the way, I would rather call anybody but him to inspect an animal.
Aww.
Because the thing about these
mean of him.
guys is they'll come over, they're like, so you got animals. You got an animal, I got a glove, I got an animal, I got two gloves. That's three. Three's a triangle. Triangle. I go inside a triangle. Upside down triangle, Star David. And you're like, go back to your island, Marty. Island? Guyland. Iceland. Iceland, island, Guyland. Now you're the one who hates the truth. Okay. So what part? So it's like, okay, I really want a veterinarian.
It kills me.
You think of what I'm thinking? Yeah,
I'm
knowledge of
getting
animals?
lightheaded.
No, knowledge of plumbing. Because if someone's dedicated their life to animal research, at what point are they like, you want to know what else I want to do? I want to be able to flush the shit in the pee. And everyone's like, no, but focus on the animals, Marty. He's like, no. I'm cranked out of my mind. I've been staying up with James True all night waiting for Lucifer to emerge. And James has his gay little hat on. He's like, coyotes say Lucifer bring boner pills. And so then together they're just like the dumbest people in the world. And I'm such a fucking retard that I was like, man, these guys, I never really got into Marty Leeds stuff. A lot of my friends said he was really knowledgeable.
Right.
But for a little while, I thought James True was epic. You know, the concept of open aperture
For a lot of while.
and embracing the apocalypse is something good. I thought it was like lowering victim consciousness, but in the end of the day, he wants his little campfires. Right. This is why I have thousands of people come every day, and James has like 8. And it's just dudes that have been up all night, also probably indulging. And they're like, James, tell me about Lucifer. And he's like, coyotes say go to mountaintop. And Marty Leeds like, mountaintop, mountain flop, mountain gop. That's 3. 3. 3 times 3 is 9. Are you with me? Are you with me? You following along? You going to buy my book? You going to buy my fucking book? I'm a plumber. This made my day. Nice. Killing the show, BB. Thank you. And so him and James True and Marty Leeds probably got together and they scammed out. They had this little scam where they're like, let's do a double man attack on the Big Bear. We'll get all his followers to come see it and we'll start a drama. My people don't care. My people don't jump around for drama.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing drama. I was addressing people trying to ruin my life like Joe Rogan and shit. Well, you were figuring out how to flush the pee-pee and the poo-poo and putting your hands in animals' asses out in Hawaii. Just getting cranked up, talking with James True, another dude. So you got an owl and a bulldog sitting around whacking off. The Freemasons like Marty Leeds and... oh, they're not Freemasons. They're allowed to say they're not. I figured this out about these fucking retards. So they're like, develop your craft. I have my craft. It's being hilarious.
He's kind of
Marty Leeds' craft is
in a way
humiliating himself and talking endlessly about geometry after popping some pills. James True's craft is sitting alone with an owl in a tiny little room, thinking about Lucifer's dick.
Ooh.
I doubt any bears watch James True. No. And if they do, that's fine. James True said in a stream that he lies at least once a stream. So dumb. Yeah, and he goes, prune my lips. Coyotes say, the owl prune my lips.
Through my lips.
It's like, James True reminds me of that guy that would always bring a guitar to the party. And you'd think he was super deep for like a week.
You were that
he'd say,
guy.
what if this was all a dream? And the dream is the real thing. And everyone's like, whoa. And he's like, do you want to hear me play the guitar? I have an owl in my car. And then the whole thing is just about unzipping. James's mods are all bears. That's fine with me. I don't care. People have sent me screenshots that nobody watches the guy anymore. So if bears have fun with it, I don't care. I'm not jealous. Like, I'm not controlling. If you watch whatever you want. But I'm just letting you know it's all stupid. And then you sober up from the LSD. Exactly. Never go camping with James True. Exactly. Never. Marty Leeds is the type who's just doing wind sprints in your yard, sweating. And he's like, I just figured out I can take all the copper pipes out of your house. I'm a plumber. I know what I'm... Dude, we know why you want the copper, Marty. You're a little jacked up. You're talking about circles and triangles and copper pipes. When he says he's a plumber, what he means is he can strip a house of copper. That's all he means.
Yeah.
When he says he has plumbing skills, When Marty Leeds tells it, when a guy with a quivering jaw who can't stop talking about geometry and Jesus, when he tells you he's a quote unquote plumber, all that means is he knows how to rip copper piping from your house and sell it for drugs. That's all that means. Plumber. A plumber veterinarian. Basically what that means is he likes to be inappropriate with animals and get your copper pipes. He might just be energetic. People have accused me falsely of being a drug addict because I have so much
Falsely.
enthusiasm. That could be the case with Marty Leeds. He could have a overactive adrenal gland. Doubt it, but it's possible. Does vet mean he sells pit bulls for meth? Maybe. I mean, that's how it's looking. And plumbing's a great skill, by the way. It's just when Don of America talks about plumbing, it's not the same plumbing that old Marty Leeds is talking about. Bravo. Anytime. This is what I do. Don't be fruity and blow a guy. And by the way, you might not want to brag about plumbing skills when you're a quivery-jawed retard. Mwah. James True's a cuck from... I don't want anything to do with any of those people anymore. I made a horrible mistake allowing them into my live stream life.
I love that scene.
But not really. It was a blessing in certain ways. But it's almost like when you walk into a bar. Have you guys ever been bar hopping? And you walk into a bar, and at first you're like, man, everybody's so friendly. This is amazing. And then you realize it's a gay bar. That's how I feel about Marty Leeds and James True. Where it's like, it's like when you're bar hopping, you're going from bar to bar, you're getting drunk, you're like, man, it's great. And then you walk into one, you're like, dude, everybody's so nice. You're like, this bar's awesome. And then you just look around, and every dude's like, and you're like, man, everyone's in really good shape. And then you're like, it's a gay bar. And then you're like, okay. And you're not even mad at them. That's how I feel about James True and Marty Leeds. I feel like I stumbled into the wrong saloon. Where it's like, they are good at what they do. They're these weird guys. And at first I was like, this is great. Like everybody's so into learning and knowledge and esoteric, code breaking and all that. And I'm like, Satanists? Yeah, it appears they're Satanists. And then we're like, oh, because this is the thing, like Satanists can be really friendly and fun for a while. Guys, I'm telling you right now, for those of you that have never been to a gay bar, the first 20 minutes, it's the greatest bar you've ever walked into.
I bet.
Especially if you're a dude with a bunch of dudes and you're going bar to bar to bar. And you go to some place that isn't called like the Toolbox or something. It's called like in LA, like the Gold Coast. Or something just a little like you wouldn't know what it is. The first 20 minutes, it's the best bar you've ever seen. Because like everybody's like, can I buy you a drink? Can I buy you? You're like, yes. It's like dudes are like, they're real talkative. They're like a lot of eye contact. Yeah, rage. But you can vibe rage though. I feel like rage, there's like a vibe there. Like a gay club. You can see it from the line. Like just looking at, like a gay club, you're like, oh, that guy's got roller skates on. But a gay bar, like how friendly they are is mind blowing. In general, gays like to talk, and I like to talk. And a lot of them are very fast thinking, probably because they get a lot of sleep because they don't have kids or they do a lot of cocaine.
Right.
And they're really interested in everything you have to say. And then it turns. And then they start saying inappropriate things, and you're like, wait, what? And then you just look around. It's such a funny feeling where you're like, oh. And then you don't want to be rude.
Yesterday, I have not brought up Owen in a long time. In fact, the times that I have brought him up, I've shown you guys notes I've sent him. I've sent him texts when his son was born, asking him if he was healthy. I've tried as best I can just to stay out of this and move on. There's so many wars happening right now within us. It's really hard to even fathom why Owen is investing this many calories in others. The reason why I'm bringing it up today is because a friend of mine called me yesterday. His name's Marty Leeds, and told me, wow, he's going at it again. And I turned on Owen, and sure enough, there it was. And while normally it would be fine, I realize that the same attack keeps coming in, and it's starting to get kind of fucking old.
Is it?
Guys, not everyone can have a baby in the world. And if we're going to attack people who cannot conceive or haven't been able to right now, I think we're losing our humanity in real time. I think that we're really, really, really slipping.
Does that hurt him?
Uh,
Does that hit a soft spot? Huh. Imagine the only gay dude is the one with kids. That's crazy.
slipping into this kind of stuff. I think we should move on too, Tricky Woo, but I need this to be clear. There's nothing funny about making fun of a friend of mine who maybe cannot even conceive children due to something that we
Dead balls.
don't even know, especially if the reason
Dead balls.
why they can't do that is because of the very lies that we're falling for that were brought on by Zionism.
Zionism.
By the exact same people that are doing the exact same things that have made it so bad today. And so I realize a lot of you guys are like, you don't want to hear about Owen. I don't want to fucking talk about it. I don't talk about it. But guys, what you're looking at is why we're not going to be able to get anywhere here. Owen and I have the exact same ideas about literally everything. Most of the language that Owen uses today came from this channel. But if we are going to fight and destroy each other over something as horrible as someone not being able to conceive of a baby,
Woo!
so Owen can get some laughs and make fun of people, I can no longer participate in this. I'm going to be nice to Owen shit.
Is that the line?
I can't. We've got.
Can you have a baby, James True? I heard he got a divorce with his wife. That's crazy. Must be tough, man.
To find a way to get to a place where we can stop fucking around with this Zionist bullshit, with this idea that everyone's wrong but me, everyone's evil but I am, everyone's non-sanctimonious because they do not agree with this tenet. And it's really, really, really showing that exceptionalism that comes deeply ingrained in Zionism. And I think that the sad thing that makes it so difficult is that we've forgotten how we even got that idea installed. And the very people that have that idea installed right now, the Zionists, are the ones that are claiming that it's because of how holy and pious they are that's making everyone else have to suffer. That's germ theory. That's the idea that James True needs vaccinated. Marty Leeds needs vaccinated. Anyone who does not believe what we believe needs vaccinated with
Germ theory,
of,
he says.
Inability to have kids, which is like fucking cruel as fuck. Or literally every single statement out of your mind being a thought or fantasy you have about homosexual sex. And I think that when you start to realize that you're in a camp of Zionists that are forging a friendship around homosexuality, you've created a system that's unsustainable, and you've created a system that's only going to destroy what we are all working so hard right now to try and prevent.
Facts.
I want to end Zionism. I want to restore your ability to worship God. You cannot worship God in Zionism, and I can prove it because you can go to see some of the comments that are flowing out of this hate towards Marty or towards his wife or towards anyone else. Me too, right? It's because I don't have a family. I'm a failure. That's the idea.
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. The Bears, Owen's cult members, are ruthless. Yet they just ignore the fact that Owen's like a closet homo who barely takes care of his kids or pays attention to his kids, while he rants about how the skyscrapers look like dicks. That's crazy.
And that anyone that's having sex with their wife is gay, unless they're having babies. That's someone who doesn't want to have sex with women.
No
trying
cap.
to convince everyone else that everyone else is gay but him.
True.
And that's fucked up. It's really fucked up. Now, normally I wouldn't even care about this, but yesterday when Owen was going off, I decided to actually type something in the chat, and I noticed the bitch muted me. The gamma bitch muted me. And I texted Marty, and I said, Marty, are you muted too? And yes, he is. So what you're looking at is this system where we've decided, hey, we're changing the rules. This isn't about truth. This is simply about who wins. What is victorious? I don't even know what problems or not problems there are in regard to Marty. In fact, I feel bad that I'm even bringing this up, because he could be texting you right now going, dude, there's no problem. It could not be. Marty, I'm not trying to even insinuate, because you didn't give me details on that. I wouldn't ask, because that's something sacred between you and your wife. But I can't help but bring it up, because it's the exact same attack, the exact same times, for the exact same reasons. It's homosexuality mixed with don't have sex with your wife, mixed with anyone who had to have sex with their wife but didn't have a kid. It's so wrong. It's so wrong. And I don't need to agree with Marty all the time. I don't need to agree with Owen all the time. I thought we weren't supposed to agree. Honestly, I honestly thought we weren't supposed to agree on everything. I thought that we were...
What the fuck did you think this was? Huh? Owen's not a friend. He's your cult leader. Alright, buddy? What do you mean you thought? That's your first mistake.
Supposed to have a coming together of things we don't agree on and actually have discussions about it. Stern, my FB message fits perfectly what you're saying about Owen. Please listen. It's just 30 seconds. Somebody mute ban me. I'm going to mute ban you now, Stern. Seriously, can you just stop saying that? I get it. You've got all the solutions in the world to Owen. I don't think that I need a solution to Owen. Okay? I don't need a solution. All right? I'm going to make it as expensive as I can, which probably isn't even that expensive, for him to make fun of a woman that can't conceive of children, and use that as fodder to bring fucking joy to a bunch of Zionists that call themselves Christians. Thank you, Jim Williams. Exactly. Take that, Rachel Barron. Thank you. All of us are supposed to be on different paths. Owen is not supposed to see everything I see. I'm not supposed to see everything he sees. Same with Marty. Did you know that this is why Marty and I came together? Has anyone done any math on this? That Marty and I actually started talking because we disagreed. And Owen and I stopped talking because he disagreed. What does that fucking tell you about our quest for truth?
What?
What does it tell you about Marty's? What does it tell you about mine? Are we here to find truth? Or are we here to find laughter, likes, gang warfare, mentality? Should I convert all of you? Should I ask you all to fall into this line? No. What we're trying to do is the exact opposite. And literally, it's why I'm having such an uphill battle sometimes when it comes to meeting new people like this and starting off. I want to remind you guys all that it was Richie from Boston that first introduced me to Owen. And Richie from Boston noticed right away that his audience fucking hated me. They did not like the things I was saying. And what's really profound is only now, after talking to Marty, do I realize that the Richie from Boston crowd is the exact same underlying funnel that's inside Owen right now. And what I'm talking about is Zionism. I'm talking about that Zionism. Is the idea that you are an infidel and I am holy. I am righteous and you are wrongous, right? I am here to tell you how wrong you are. And I do that with my cod piece of righteousness, right?
True.
Owen dons that yesterday, puts that on, and it allows him to make fun of women that can't bear children. It allows him to do that. It allows you to cast evil at someone else. You can say, you should repent, right? Zionism is that codpiece of righteousness. And it only is installed when you believe the tenets that come with it, which is that there's only one way, there's only one Lord, there's only one answer, there's only one word, there's only one spirit. And what happens when you have only one spirit? Where are your ancestors? Where do they go? If there's only one spirit, where are your ancestors? And I say to you that the codpiece of righteousness is no different than wearing a mask. In fact, I picture Owen right now taking that codpiece and just giving a big old sniff. Because that's where his righteousness comes from. It comes from the taint sweat of Zionism. It comes from the moist farts, the sweaty scratching of balls that one goes through as they're interjecting and projecting their own evil that they feel about themselves into the outside world, into Native American culture, into women, into men that disagree with you. It turns into a systemic unleashing of your own evil by casting it on others. And that's really what we've been trying to fight this whole time here. We've been trying to look at what evil is. I've described to you guys, I started off telling you, evil doesn't exist. And the pushback was so bad, I had to correct myself and say, evil is an adjective. It's not a noun. And by then I lost most of you because you needed evil. And that's the Zionism talking. Owen needs evil to feel good. Right? Do you understand how that works? You need evil if you're going to feel good. If you desire to feel good, you're going to need evil in the world so you can oppose it. So you can stand parallel, so you can stand on its perpendicular. So you can stand opposite to it. And that's why we talk about how good and evil are truly just
Jesus
measures
Christ,
of
he goes on for a little while.
measures of evacuation. That the truly evil person is the one that's evacuated.
I may have to do this in the morning.
That no one gets up in the morning to say, I am pure evil, I will sabotage everything around me for the sake of evil. That person would destroy themselves in the process.
I'm
they would
sleepy.
destroy their home. They would destroy their environment.
I'm sleepy. I'm about to fall asleep listening to this shit. Also, it's late where I'm at, so I'll do this early in the morning, and then, whatever. See you guys. Yeah, follow me on, links on my link tree in my description. Oops, let me grab this. Give me a sec here.